Hello, in this video we want to demonstrate the main use cases for event application implemented by Team 402. So what we want to do first is run main containers of services that are used in most of the use cases, which is API gateway, login for fetching tokens, and we want to display maintenance service first. So we run maintenance container and web interface, of course. First, we want to navigate to login page to log in as a user that has maintainer role. We have hard-coded data for all users. So here we just want to fill in the predefined data. As you see, we have successfully logged in, and in the maintenance page that is only displayed for the maintainer, we can see the list of running and not running services. The next use case is some of the operations related to event inventory. So here we run event management container. Now we want to log in as a user with organizer role. Now we see that the interface is updated with operations available for a specific user with organizer role, and we want to create an event. Here we fill in all the required fields. Next, we submit the form and see success message. Now we can also test searching functionality. So if we fill in correct value, for example, location, we can see the list of corresponding events. We can try different criteria. For example, again, we test location, but a non-existing one, which does not provide any result. Now we try title, and this can also be not equals, but contains string. And again, by testing another field and entering the wrong data, we don't receive any result as expected. Now we want to test export functionality, for which we would also need bookmarking and tagging container running, since they're dependent. So what we do here is just check one of the existing events. Now, since bookmarking and exporting functionality is available for attendee role. We want to enter login as an attendee, and now we can test the functionality for export by using different formats. As just displayed, JSON and XML data is displayed on a new page. For iCal format, we can save the file. And we can also double check that all the data exported is correct. In the next use case, we also display the remaining event inventory functionality. So here again, we have to log in as a user with organizer role. We enter events page, and here we can update some data, such as a title, for example. We see success message, and what we also expect to happen is to get notification since data was updated. And another remark is that we have registered for this event from another attendee profile. So since this attendee is attending this event, they receive the corresponding notification message. Now we can also check attendee functionality, such as adding a tag. We can quickly check, and we can see that a new tag has been added. Now we can also delete it, which is not a complex operation. We can just see changes on the same page of event details. We can also check registration and deregistration functionality. So in my events page, we see the events that we are attending. Since we have deregistered, we don't see the event anymore. For bookmarking, this works on the same page. Here we have actually bookmarked an event to showcase the next use case. And this use case is about recommending an event to the user that has the right to be to receive the recommendations based on bookmark data. So here we want to pay attention to the event type. Which is conference. Here, this one was also an example of event date check, so that end date cannot be earlier than start date. And here we see that based on bookmark data again, since the new event was created, the attendee received a recommendation. Next use case is about sending messages. So first we want to log in as an organizer. We already have at least one attendee attending an event created by an organizer. So we can just see them in list, and by using the button we can send a message. And in the list of messages we also saw just newly created message, and we were able to navigate to the message. Now we want to log in as the attendee who should have received the message, and again by entering my messages page we see this new message from an organizer, and we can again see event details. Yes, here we have one more use case for bookmarks, so just creating and deleting them via one page. We can also see those details in bookmarks page once an event was bookmarked. Thank you for your attention, and at this point we end the presentation.